Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick little video for you today to just discuss some of the questions that you had. So I definitely, the resource guarding, meaning like the protectiveness of the food, all of that aside, I definitely noticed some weird stuff in just in her interactions with me. And so I think what would be really helpful is if you guys could do a video, quick little video of what's happening when you're seeing this growling, whether it's with her food bowl or other places. If you could kind of capture that somehow, even just a quick little thing, so I can see what you guys are doing in response to her behavior. There are circumstances where it almost feels like she's running away from me, or where she seems like she's nervous. So I'm not sure if she's getting in trouble for growling, because that will exacerbate the problem. So I kind of want to just see sort of what, and don't do what you think I think you should do what you've been doing, so I can really get a clearer picture of like what's happening in those circumstances. And as I said, I'm actually gonna call Kirsten, the other trainer behaviorist who deals with these issues, and kind of give her my take, and then have her get in touch with you, or you get in touch with her. In the meantime, let's talk about just some of the basic stuff like sit down, whatever, and stay. So as far as down goes, I'm going to show you what I do and how she's best responsive to it. So ready, go find it. Good girl. Silke. Down. Yes. Okay, so number one, give her time to think. Go find it. Silke. Down. Yes. So, initial thoughts. Dogs get treated for sitting all the time. So they're going to hold that position and hope that that gets them the treat without doing anything else. So when they're learning what we call cue recognition, meaning really listening to the word that you're asking or the behavior that you're asking for, you need to say it once and just be quiet for a few seconds. Let them, maybe even 10 seconds, let them figure it out, and offer the behavior and then get rewarded for it. In the beginning, what you might want to do is a progression like this, because if she's really unresponsive to you, this is how I would start. Ready? Go find it. Silke! Don't ask for a sit first. Oh. So now she's going to offer the down. Very nice down without me even asking for it, because we've been practicing. Go find it. So don't ask for sit first. Silke, yes. Okay. Down, yes. If she did not respond to that cue right away, I would wait for at least the count of 5, if not 10 seconds. Then what I would do is slowly point to the ground, or just sort of lower your hand. No treat in it. She will follow that for sure. Watch. Come here, sit. Down. So sometimes I'll have to pat the ground. I really want, it's not my first choice. It's sort of like a lure that we want to get rid of as soon as we can. But if she's not responding to it, you could even do say down and lure her with the treat. Come here. Silke. Come on. Over here. Up, up, up. Down. Just hold the treat on the ground till she lays down. Give it to her. Do that maybe 5 times, even from a sit. Down. Silke. Down. Silke. Up, 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 up. Over here. Down. Yes. And then give the cue. No body language. Okay, good job. And then using her release word, okay, when she's done, to let her know that she's finished. Good girl. So I think sometimes if you are giving a lot of cues, or if you say down and she just stares at you, and then you're repeating your cue or telling her no or doing something like that in between, it gets really confusing. So sometimes using less language is better. So I do think she understands the word down. She just needs extra time to figure it out. And sometimes in the beginning when we're practicing, you just need to give her a couple hints, and then with, you know, the lures, and then hold off and give her the cue and see what she does. Okay, also switching surfaces and practicing in a place we've never practiced or a way we've never practiced is really different for the dog. So all of a sudden I removed her mat, down. And you can tell, like, all of a sudden, why is this so different? It just is for a dog. She's like, well, I don't know how to do this because it's not the same surface. You've changed something. So I'm going to point to the ground. Yes. We're going to do this a couple times. Sit. Down. Yes. You can tell, I mean, it took me maybe two times before that. Sit. To have her do it on the concrete without the mat. Go ahead. Silke! Silke, yes. Touch. Yes. Good. Okay. Down. Yes. Good girl.
He's a very good girl. He's a good girl. Okay. Good job.
As far as stay goes, we're not using a hand signal for stay right now. All we're doing is we're encouraging the behavior by making sure that multiple rewards are happening while she's in the behavior, and we work in really short increments. We call stay it's really 3 behaviors in one. It is, we call it the 3 Ds. We call it distance, duration, and distraction. It is really hard for a dog to do all 3 of those things combined. Meaning distance, are you asking her to stay as you move away? Duration, how long are you asking her to stay? And then distraction, what's going on around the puppy. So for instance, if we're working on down and I just want to work on distance, I've got her there. I can say the word stay, but I would say it one time. Stay. I would take a step back, come back, and give her a treat. Come back, just walk away, give her a treat, walk away, walk around a little bit. Okay, good girl. And then tell her okay, let her get off the mat. If she doesn't get off the mat, okay. Give her some encouragement to get off. Then come back. So that would have been what we call distance. Down, yes. Meaning distance is more just like movement around the dog. Duration is asking her to stay for longer periods of time, but I'm not adding distance, and there's already distraction around here, but I'm not intentionally adding a lot of distraction. So if I want to work on duration, I would sit right next to the dog, not adding movement or duration. I'm sorry, I keep mixing up my words. I'm not adding any movement or distance. I'm just going to could have her food bowl here. I'm just going to keep tossing her treats for a while to increase the amount of time that she is staying in the down position. To be honest with you, sit is not something we're ever going to ask for long periods of time for, or, I mean, you know, a stay and a sit is really hard for dog. It should be used very temporarily, like sit at a stop walk, sit for your food. It should be like a couple seconds here and there, not long periods of time. We work on down as a much more permanent position. Okay, so think about those things, and then we can address some questions tomorrow, okay?